Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to She Plans here on YouTube. We are rounding out our 3-part planning series today, and I'm very excited to be doing that. I think that this planning series really is creating the foundation on which you plan every month and week. Our first overhead video. So, you're ready to... So in our first video, we created our ideal week. We created a daily schedule for ourselves, as well as breaking down different categories of our life, the tasks and responsibilities that we have in each, to create our ideal week. Now, on my example here, I focused on my work week, but you can easily do this exercise to include your weekends as well. So that was our first video. Our second video, we came up with our ideal month so that we can sit down and plan every month or even into the future how we are going to get our goals accomplished and where they are going to fit in. So that was last week's video, our ideal month. Now, all of these worksheets are included in the workbook that I have available, and I have left a link for that below if you're interested in following along and doing this planning yourself. So today we are going to end on our daily planning. Now, our planner, our daily planner, has pretty simplistic pages to it so that you can name your focus for today. You have a big to-do list area, and then of course your schedule. I wanted to add something to this that I believe is so very important, and that is some mindset questions to both get you ready for your day and then to help you wrap up your day and get ready for the next. So, along with your other worksheets, I have this page right here. And it is included a morning mindset as well as a daily reset page. Now, I've included them here that you could print out daily and actually fill them out. And then I've included another set that is half page. So it's just the questions written out so that you could laminate that and move it throughout your planner with you. And that would be very helpful, that you wouldn't need to write them all down. But I do suggest that as you start out, writing down your answers to these questions will really help you get in the mindset that you want to be in every day. So let's review these pretty simple questions. Okay, so the first is, what is my intention for today and what am I working towards? Now, you've created this monthly plan. And before that, you created goals for each category that we broke down. So for each day, you should have an intention for today, for that day. What are you working towards? Are you working towards one of your goals? Are you simply tackling that to-do list, like doing odds and ends and getting that out of the way? Do you have a big celebration that day? Like, what is the focus of your day? Second question is, how am I going to make this happen? So this is a really good mindset of not simply creating a to-do list, but making sure that the actions that you're taking that day is getting you towards this intention. So this really helps to focus your day, to make sure that you are filling your day with activities that you actually intended to. The next question is, what else or who else needs my attention today? Our days are not completely focused on our goals. We need to stop and think, kind of take off those blinders. I know sometimes we can get in that zone where we are focused on our goals, but this is a reminder to take off those blinders and figure out what else or who else might need our attention that day. And then lastly, what type of person do I need to be today? What energy does my day require from me? In order to get these things done, or in order to give attention in other places, you may need to bring different energy. Some days you may need to be enthusiastic. You may need to be the cheerleader. Other days you need to be quiet and you need to be listening to others. Some days your intention is relaxation. And so you need to get rid of distractions and really focus on that. So what kind of person do you need to be that day? Okay, so this is done at the beginning of your day, as right before you get into the detailed planning of your day. It really just puts you in the right mindset to tackle your day. And then our daily reset is something that I like to do in the last 10 to 15 minutes of my day. Let's go over the questions. The first is, what was my biggest accomplishment today? We need to start off by patting ourselves on the back. We accomplished something that day, especially if our intentions were set at the beginning of the day. Something was accomplished, no matter what obstacles were in front of us that day. Then, what steps were left unfinished? What are the next steps to be taken, and when will I dedicate time to doing them? Now, at times when we are focused on our goals, it's not a linear process. We aren't working on that same goal every single day. And so thinking about what we still have to work towards and when in our schedule are we going to be getting back to this goal. It may be tomorrow, but it may not be for a couple of weeks because some other things are taking us away from it for now. So once you answer this is a great place to grab a Post-it note, stick it in your planner on the week that you are ready to refocus on that intention. Now, what other things need my attention tomorrow? Just like in the morning when you needed to stop and think, what other things are going on? It is important to take those blinders off, look at the big picture so that nothing is forgotten. And then this is actually a pretty important question for me. As I transition from work, who needs my focus today? Now, the end of my day is at 2 p.m. So around 1:45, I do this worksheet. And this transition question, as I transition from work, who needs my focus today, really helps me to set work down. That part of my day is over, and it's time to focus on my family and my kids and my household needs, all the other things that make our lives our lives. So a lot of times we have trouble keeping work at work or keeping one task in its space. So this question really helps you to close the book on that day. You've already outlined what you need to get done the next day, so you can set it aside. And now, especially, this is not just a tactical question of what other things do I need to get done that day. It is who needs my focus today? Where emotionally does my energy need to be once I'm done with my workday? So, this was our morning mindset and our daily reset pages. It really helps to focus our day. We have all of our plans laid out from the work that we did in the last 2 videos. So this is to help get our minds in the right place, to bring the energy that we want to that day, and to get things done that are actually making progress on our goals and intentions. So if you have followed along on this series and you want to do the work yourself, worksheets are available. The link is below. If you have any questions, please put them below and I will answer them. And if you like this video, please do that. Please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay, have a great week and we'll see you again next week.